Sorry about that. Seems like my video went a bit longer than I planned to. This is the second part. We were on 17 to 18 of Wild Magic Surge. We'll finish this up and then I will put this video up on YouTube. Alright, 17 to 18. You grow a long beard made of feathers that remains until you sneeze, at which point the feathers explode out from your face. 19 to 20. You cast grease centered on yourself. 21 to 22. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against the next spell you cast in the next minute that involves a saving throw. Oh wow. 23 to 24. Your skin turns a vibrant shade of blue. A remove curse spell can end this effect. 25 to 26. And okay. Hold on, where's my thing? Sorry, I had to reread this one. An eye appears on your forehead for the next minute. During that time, you have advantage on a wisdom perception checks that rely on that sight. Alright, 27 to 28. For the next minute, all your spells with a casting time of one action have a casting time as one bonus action. That's great. You teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see. Oh wow, okay. 31 to 32. You are transported to the astral plane until the end of your next turn. After which time you return to the space previously occupied or the nearest unoccupied space if that space is occupied. 33 to 34. You maximize the damage of your next damage spell you can cast within the next minute. 35 to 36. Roll a d10. Your age changes by the number of years equal to that roll. If the roll is odd, you get younger. Minimum when you're old. So you can actually go to the point of where you're a baby. Oh wow. If the roll is even, you get older. That can be bad if you're a dragonborn sorcerer, because they live only for 40 years. So if you roll 2 to 3 10s as a dragonborn with this, you die of old age. 37 to 38. 1d6 flumets controlled by your DM appear on unoccupied space within 60 feet of you and are frightened of you. They vanish after 1 minute. 39 to 40. You regain 2d10 hit points. 41 to 42. You turn into a pot plant until the start of your next turn. While a plant, you are incapacitated and have vulnerability to all damage. If you drop to 0 hit points, your pot breaks and your form reverts. 43 to 44. For the next minute, you can teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action on each of your turns. 45 to 46. You cast Levitate on yourself, not bad. 47 to 48. A unicorn controlled by the DM appears in a space up within 5 feet of you, then disappears 1 minute later. 49 to 50. You can't speak for the next minute. Whenever you try, pink bubbles float out your mouth. 51 to 52. A spectral shield hovers near you for the next minute, granting you a +2 bonus to your AC and immunity to magic missile. 53 to 54. You are immune to being intoxicated by alcohol for the next 5d6 days. Wow. '55 to 56. Your hair starts falling out and grows back within 24 hours. So your hair completely falls out, but you get your hair back after 1 day. For the next minute, any flammable object you touch that isn't being worn or carried by another creature bursts into flames. 59 to 60, you regain your lowest level expended spell slot. 61 to 62. For the next minute, you must shout when you speak. 63 to 64, you cast Fog Cloud centered on yourself. 65 to 66. Up to 3 creatures you choose within 30 feet of you take 4d10 lightning damage. 67 to 68. You are frightened by the nearest creature until the end of your next turn. I love how a lot of these are not even beneficial for you. 69 to 70. Each creature within 30 feet of you becomes invisible for the next minute. The invisibility ends on a creature when it attacks or casts a spell. 71 to 72. You gain resistance to all damage for the next minute. 73 to 74. A random creature within 60 feet of you becomes poisoned for 1d4 hours. 75 to 76. You glow with a bright light in a 30-foot radius for the next minute. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of you is blinded until the end of its next turn. 79 to 78. You can cast Polymorph on yourself. If you fail the saving throw, you turn into a sheep for the spell's duration. Illusionary butterflies and flowers petals flutter in the air within 10 feet of you for the next minute. That's if you roll a 79 and 80. 81 to 82. You can take one additional action immediately. 83 to 84. Each creature in 30 feet of you takes 1d10 necrotic damage. You gain hit points equal to the sum of necrotic damage dealt. 85 to 86. You cast Mirror Image. 87 to 88. You cast Fly on a random creature within 60 feet of you. 89 to 90. You become invisible for the next minute. During that time, other creatures can't hear you. The visibility spells ends when you attack or cast a spell. Oh wow. 91 to 92. If you die within the next minute, you immediately come back to life as if by the reincarnate spell, which means your race and gender change as well. 93 to 94, your size increases by one size category for the next minute. So if you're a Goliath and you're this class, and that happens to you, you go from large. Oh no, they're treated as see on the board they're treated as medium, but their size category is technically large. Would that make you huge? Very interesting dilemma. But anyway, 95 to 96. You and all creatures within 30 feet of you gain vulnerability to piercing damage for the next minute. 97 to 98. You are surrounded by a faint ethereal music for the next minute. 99 to 100 is very useful. You regain all expended sorcery points. But dear God, they don't call it wild magic for nothing. Wow. And that happens for as long as you're from level 1 for the remainder. Wild magic search. Immediately after you. Okay, whenever you cast a sorcery spell, so if you multi-class into wizard and cast a wizard spell, it doesn't trigger. Okay. Well, Tides of Chaos. Starting at first level, you can manipulate the forces of chance. The chaos to gain advantage on one attack roll ability check or save check. Once you do so, you must finish a long rest before you can use this feature again. Anytime before you regain the use of this feature, the DM can have you roll Wild Magic Search table immediately after you cast a sorcery spell first level or higher. You regain this use of this feature. So yeah, that one does have the time limit, but if you cast a sorcery spell, you get it back. I love how they tempt you with that, and it's a very useful ability. You know, you get advantage on one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. That's very useful. Alright, Bend Luck. Starting at 6th level, you have the ability to twist fate using your wild magic. When another creature you see makes an attack roll or an ability check or a saving throw, you can use your reaction to spend 2 sorcery points to roll 1d4 and apply that number rolled as a bonus or penalty of your choice to the creature's roll. You can do so after the creature rolls, but before any of its effects occur. Useful. And there's no time limit. Like if an enemy's attacking you, you can spend sorcery points to change the result. Controlled Chaos. At 14th level, you gain medium control over the surges of your wild magic. Whenever you roll in the wild magic surge table, you can roll twice and use either number. Level 18. This is the last feature, and this will be the end of this video. I do apologize for making it over an hour. I didn't think it would take this long to do a class, but at least now I know in future. And also, I did go into another archetype, and I went on a few tangents. I do apologize for that. Begin at 18th level. The harmful energy of your spell intensifies. When you roll damage for a spell and roll the highest number possible on any dice, choose one of those dice, roll it again, and add that roll to your damage. Oh wow, so you can increase your damage even further, and you can use this feature only once per turn. That's it. Only limit. So yeah, after seeing, having a quick read over the other Sorcerer Origins from the UA that has the Phoenix, and reading Wild Magic and Dragon Ancestry, in my games I'm definitely going to be making Mantle of Flame a short rest minimum, and then have Phoenix form be a long rest, once per long rest type of thing. But yeah, Wild Magic. Whoa, that is crazy shit. Okay. Now, unless any of my other friends ask me to do Pacific races or class videos, my next video should be the elves in more detail. Actually, no, sorry. My next video will be me filling out a character sheet at some point, which I'll probably print up now and then get ready downstairs on a table, a nice clean table, instead of my desk. And I'll fill out a character sheet. I'll explain what each section is for. I'll even make a dummy character to, fill out of. But yeah, that is sorcerers. They can do really cool shit with their magic. Personally, I still prefer, wizards, but I do plan. One concept of a character I do have planned is a Hexblade Warlock patron, which is from the UA, and a Shadow Origin Sorcerer, which is also from a UA. The first UA, I believe. But yeah, that's it for my sorcery video. I do apologize for the length of time. Remember to roll initiative, and may the force be with you.